Alright, good afternoon to you. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi, y'all. And yes, I went and dug up another t-shirt like I usually wear. You know, I don't have so many t-shirts, so I just kind of rotate through, and I kind of like this here M&M guy, little orange M&M. I don't remember where the shirt came from, but I don't really think it matters. Little Cafe Bustelo in the cup, and ready to go for a Monday afternoon. So here we go. So today, a while back, I got a lot of razors off of eBay, and it was the one that had several different razors in it. I think it had Sweedo and some stuff like that. But one that it had that I haven't used yet was the Silver Star, and it came with Deridium blades. Now I don't know what a Deridium blade is, but it's got a little box in there that said it came with Deridium blades. So there we go. The box is, you know, what kind of rough, what you would expect, but it's still a box. The razor itself is a Star. It's got this cool little bakelite handle. Would that be Art Deco? I guess, with the little thingy there. I would call that Art Deco. It's in really good shape. It's a beautiful razor. Doesn't look like it's had a lot of use. It's a 3-piece razor. Got the handle and all. And it's got the Star here where it's got the little tabs on the end of the post there. I've always thought that was really neat about the Star. And then they go into the little slots here and the holes on the base, and the whole thing goes together. And I mean, look, the thing looks, there's no plate loss, there's no pitting. It's just a beautiful razor. They made this thing so good. So we'll go ahead and get a blade loaded. We're going to use the same Gillette Sharp Edge. This is in the yellow box that we used in the adjustable thingy the other day. And we just put the blade on top of the head, and then we put the base on, and then we're going to screw the handle on, and that's how, oops, handle got to go the right way if it's going to go in, right? Not going to screw in if there's no hole at the end of it. And we look and make sure everything's lining up good, and it most certainly is. Now, my experience with these Star razors is there's not a lot of blade fill, not a what you would normally call an aggressive razor. It'd be what you would call a milder razor. And that's just normally how it goes. So for a brush today, I was digging down through my box of brushes that I keep, literally, because I got so many brushes in here, I can't keep them all out. And picked up the, this is a guaranteed lifetime, yeah. And that I had reknotted. I redid the paint on it, and I reknotted it with this cheap, kind of Chinese cheap horsehair knot, which does shed a little bit, I will admit, but that's never a huge thing with me. I shed a little bit too, like I've mentioned before, and there's a reason. But the brush itself is beautiful. The re-lettering came out really nice, and I've got a couple of other brushes similar to this that I need to re-knot, and hopefully they come out as well. Got our good basin of warm water here, because you know the only thing wrong with cold water shaving is the water's not warm, so we're not going to have that issue today. And I was off yesterday. I shaved yesterday morning before I went to church, so you know, did the Easter thing, and so we got a pretty good, enough of a day's growth here to get a good shave. Everything all wiped off. So for soap today, something I don't use very often, the VDH Luxury, and it comes with this nice little mug. I think they call this a Apothemy mug, something along those lines. Don't quote me. It's okay. But it's Liquid Logic is the name on the bottom of it. But anyway, it's got the little handle there, and I'm assuming the little handle so you can hold it like that, because it's not really a handle you can hold. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. So anyway, we're going to build up some luxury soap. Now, the luxury is not my favorite. I like the Select and the Deluxe better. I think the whichever one was the pink. Was the Select the pink and the white the Deluxe? I think that's right. I think I like the Select better, but they all make lather about the same, and really there's probably not a whole lot of big difference in them at all. With the luxury here, they tried to get a little bit better scent going, I guess. And I don't know how to describe scent, so I won't even try, but it's different from the luxury and the Deluxe. And they tried to make it a more updated product, I guess. So, you know, it works like VDH. It's easy to lather. It's a good lather. And, you know, it's shaving soap. It's not rocket scientists. We're not blasting off to Mars or anything. So this particular horse brush I didn't set it really deep. I left it kind of shallow, so it's got a little flop to it. I don't think that hurts anything. I like brushes a lot of times that have a little more backbone, a little more scritch to them, but they all work. I do have another Turkish boar brush on the way. Gotta think of it, it might be in the mailbox. I'll check before I go to work. But I've got it on the way. So we'll see how it does when it gets here, maybe. Or I'll pass it on to somebody. I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do with it yet. Add a touch more water to our VDH here. There we go. Look at that lather. That lather is great. Not ice and a cake here. I would say it's more like, you know, putting a thin layer of icing on cinnamon buns. Something along those. You know, the old Wapham can cinnamon buns. Why do you call it a Wapham can? Same way with the biscuits. You take it and you peel it, and you whop it, and it pops open. And Jerry Clower used to tell a joke about that. I can't remember the whole joke. I'd have to look it up. But it was something about since all the cooks started using the Wapham biscuits instead of making homemade biscuits, that it sounded like a war zone in the morning with things popping around where he was from. Jerry Clower's a lot funnier than me. If you don't know who Jerry Clower is, it's worth your time to go look him up. I can tell you, I saw him a couple of times in person, so it was really nice. So the Star Razor, I've shaved with several Star Razors before. Matter of fact, I did a shave here sometime back. Did a video with a Star Razor. And to me, they always shave nice. They just, you know, another razor. They're more on the milder side, as I can already feel this one is. Not a lot of blade feel. But does that mean they're not going to shave good? Of course not. It'll be a great shave. With a two-sided thingy. Now, I shave with plenty of two-sided thingies, and I shave with one-sided thingies. But I obviously prefer the single edge and the injector razors, but that doesn't mean that the double edge stuff here doesn't work. I prefer revolvers. That doesn't mean that the autos doesn't work. You know, sure they do. All right. So a quick update, and I think I've already done this update, but I'm going to do it again. Everybody may remember that one of the supervisors I had given a starter kit had a really, really nice 1912 and some VDH soap and mug and brush, and we got him started, and it looked like he likes it. I see him every once in a while, and it looks like he likes it, and he's doing a good job for him. Shave always looks nice when he shows up on site. So I'm going to call that a success story. Now we need to start expanding him into different soaps and brushes and get a few ADs going so you can experience that. It is kind of the fun part of this hobby is when the ADs kick in and all the boxes start showing up at the door. Definitely can happen. Get bored at work and 4 or 5 days later boxes start showing up. It's the most amazing thing. But guess I gotta slow down a little now that I got Snowball. Gotta make the payments now for a while, so we're gonna have to slow down on the buying stuff. Yeah, like that works. I don't know. I've never been able to figure out how to do that, maybe. I don't know. Snowball story, because I didn't know. So I haven't had anything, you know, my new vehicle that I have now, that I had before I got Snowball, my newest vehicle was a 2001. And before that, my newest vehicle was a 2003. My old vehicle was a 1994. And with my 2001 being my newest vehicle, my oldest vehicle was a 1998. So now I've got a 2011, which is still an older vehicle, I understand, but it's newer than everything I had. So anyway, when I got Snowball, we're going to clean up around the goateetus. Razor's doing amazingly good at it too. It's nice, it's light, it's maneuverable, doing a great job. Nothing wrong with that in the world. So when I got Snowball, all I got was one door key. No clickers, no spare keys, just one door key. Apparently they had bought it at auction, and that's all that it came with, so that's what they have. So I figure I'm gonna go get a spare key and buy a clicker. Now I had to buy a clicker for the 2001 after I got it, and it cost me about 20 bucks. So I called the dealership up and said, hey, what's the deal? Said I need 2 clickers for 2011 Ram. And they quoted me $530. I'm not making the number up. $530. And after I got over about having a heart attack, I got to calling around and found out that I can get one from O'Reilly's, which is Fuzzy's favorite part house. I'm not doing an O'Reilly's commercial, but it is my favorite parts house. I can get one from them for $158 that includes the programmer, so I don't have to go and spend $70 to $130 having a locksmith or a dealership program the clickers so I can unlock my truck. It was amazing to me. Talk about sticker shock. Never would have guessed they're that much, but you know, moving into a truck that's only 8 years old, I moved into a newer technology from what I had. But what I'm hoping is that I can get that clicker, and I think my truck's installed with the remote start. So that'd be neat. I like people coming out and they come out from work and they get in their trucks and they hit the remote start and the thing fires up for them. Especially when it's cold outside or it's really hot outside, you can fire it up and the heater, the air conditioner's going before you get there, so when you get in, you're ready to go. I think that's kind of neat. A little above my raising, but you know, every once in a while, it's okay to get a little above your raising. Definitely is. Well, this has turned out to be a really nice shave with this here star. Now, it is a milder razor, so your technique does have to adjust for a milder razor. But, you know, that's where your technique comes in. The finished product is the same if you do it right. And generally speaking, I think we do it right around here. So there we go. We got a really, really nice shave going there to start our night. Of course, a nice shave just really starts the night well. So today is Monday, so it's Menthol Monday. So we're going to use some Skin Bracer, the original. And I always thought that Skin Bracer and the Barbasol and the store brands were all basically the same. But this bottle of Skin Bracer doesn't seem to have as strong a punch with the menthol as some of the store brands and the Barbasol. Now it's really nice. I'm really digging this. It's got a really pleasant scent and it does a good job and it feels great. But I don't think it is quite as heavy on just the overall menthol punch as some of the other stuff. But it's very, very, very nice. I'm not going to touch that phone. There's a little drop down there saying it's time for me to wake up because I'd set an alarm. And if I go push that dismiss button, I bet it's going to turn this here video off, and I don't want to do that at all. So we're going to work a little more on the Cafe Bustelo. Get everything cleaned up, including myself, and then it's going to be time to head out for work. Go for a Monday night, and then you know, see what's going on. I was off last night, Sunday night. I worked Saturday day shift. I know what was going on then, so we'll go back and see what changed over the next couple of days. You know, in this business, it can sure roll around the changes in a hurry. So I hope y'all doing good. I hope you enjoyed the Star. These things are kind of inexpensive to pick up. I see Star razors all the time. They're very much worth having if you like, you know, like a Gillette Tech. They're really similar. And they're really similar with blade feel, you know, the milder. This will be a razor we're going to use here before too long. Ball End Tech. And that I got from, yeah, that came from Rob, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It all runs together at this age, folks. Let me tell you, as I get older, I imagine it's going to get more so. Looking forward to that. Alrighty, y'all have a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Do it well. Happy shaves to you.